Alright, welcome back everyone. I have got my team together here. So Taiche. Well, we'll have to fix the items actually. I haven't thought about those yet, but still same as always. He's now once again the highest special attack here on the team. He has one more special attack stat than Slowbro does, and by far the fastest on the team. Hades. Um, Still pretty much the same as before. Probably the worst stats on the team. But definitely some of the best moves. I've put Thunderbolt instead of Thunder just for the added accuracy, since that is probably his strongest move against a lot of Pokemon. Nike. Not much has really changed, just higher level, better stats. Yeah, no longer the most defensive Pokemon on the team though. That title goes to a newly recruited Iris. Still bothers me that jolly nature, but I guess we could use someone who's a little bit happy on this team. Because yeah, the rest of them have just experienced so much death. But like, just compare these stats. So, over 40 more HP, 15, or I guess 16 more defense and special defense, over twice as much speed. Only bad thing is that special attack stat from the Jolly Nature. Not quite as good as 183. I didn't invest in it that much either though. So it's still pretty good. I mean, 124. That's yes the worst on the team. And this is a team of special attackers, but that's fine. The point is Suicune can come in and take a lot of hits, and that's what we need. Because it only has two weaknesses, so... And this is his moveset for now. Surf and Ice Beam are going to stay. Those are staples on pretty much any water type, really. Rock Smash will, of course, go, but I need that for Cerulean Cave, which is where we're going to go next, actually. And then Mirror Coat, we'll see if I like that or not. I don't know if I want that there, but it could be helpful against Mewtwo, so that's why I've got it there for right now. And Artemis is here to learn Fly. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about Artemis, but for now, she's going to stay on the team. Okay, let's heal up. I think I've already done that, but just to be safe. And now it is time. Challenge the final legendary. Unfortunately, Poros, who defeated all three other legendaries, is no longer with us, so we'll need to use a new strategy this time, but I think we'll be able to do it. And this cave was blocked until you beat Team Rocket, but now we can head in. Alright. So, Pokemon available here. I don't think I'm going to catch anything unless I see something I really like a, I don't know, a Magneton or a Marowak, but Pokemon available on this floor are Parasax, Magneton, Golbat, Primeape, Ditto, Machoke, Electrode, and Wobbuffet. So some really strong, really tough Pokemon. Yeah, those are kind of dangerous. I'm gonna have to be careful. You can also surf for Psyduck and or Slowpoke depending on your version, and also the evolutions. But actually, fishing is pretty much the same as it is everywhere with Magikarps, Goldeen's, Poliwags, some of their evolutions, and then sometimes Psyduck or Slowpoke. As you go down in level in this cave, you can also catch stuff like Kadabra, and then ultimately on that last floor, I guess Marowak isn't even in here. So yeah, you can ultimately catch Kadabra and Machoke. If I didn't already say that, but it looks like past that, pretty much everything stays the same. This is also a great place to do some training and grinding, because wild Pokemon here are really strong. I get up to level 64, which is just insane. But here we go. Let's try going up here. I don't really know. Here's our first encounter, a Parasect. Oh, that brings back some memories, but I can't bring myself to catch any more Pokemon. This is a final team. We'll miss having someone with Spore and stuff, though. We really will. Oh, this is interesting. But even with our speed reducing nature, I think we'll run away from this pretty easily. That could have been an interesting fight though. Alright, let's get out of here. That's a dead end there, so show if we can run from that. Really the things I'm worried about are Electrode and Wobbuffet. Those we can't really run from. Another full restore. Oh, that would have been a good catch, but that's alright. Um, hmm. I'm gonna use the item finder here. Thought so. Alright. And a nugget. Let's climb this ladder. Oh, that's cool. Oh, god damn it. Not another. Okay. Not another update. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, that almost crashed my game, but it didn't. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Alright, I'm gonna use the item finder here. Nothing around here. That's interesting. Why do we even have to break that rock then? I don't get it. How about over there? Wow, okay, so nothing hidden. That's fine. How about over here? Oh, PP out. That's great. Taiche is leading because he's the fastest, so we need to be able to run from everything. We could just spare repels too, though. Okay, so we're getting the heck out of here because this is why we have Pokédoll. Yeah, well, if it has Shadow Tag, which prevents escape, which we don't want to deal with. Oh, wait, I missed an item. My bad. Alright, now let's head up there. I guess we gotta break this rock. Oh, that's that's fine though. Alright. Another Ultra Ball. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, this is an ideal place for training, actually. Way better than Victory Road. Um, let's see. Um, okay, we're using, there's no doubt, Pokédoll here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna spray some repels now. I guess you can make an argument that that's cheap. But I'm low on Pokédolls, and frankly, I don't want to deal with wild Pokemon anyway, so... Okay, this is a dead end. That might not be a dead end, actually. I think it is, though. Yeah, crap. Okay, back out and out. We gotta get over there. Let's see. Oh wait, no, we've already there. That's where we got the item. We gotta get over to that other ladder up there. Let's try this. There we go. Alright, and that leads to the basement. Oh, oh crap. One step, of course. Alright, that's fine though. We can run from a Parasect. Let's spray another repel. Oh my god. This Kadabra is a higher level than the one that I've been taking with me. This is why Cerulean Cave can be so dangerous. That's just an insane level. We're not taking any chances with that. Okay, got the max revive. Oh crap. I'm gonna run, we'll see. Oh crap. That's fine, we're gonna get out of here though. Let's actually switch to someone else. We'll switch to Hades, because Hades cannot. Well, we'll switch to Nike. Nike can take anything those pesky cadavers throw at us, so. Oh, Ditto. What the heck? I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my gosh, this is my last Pokédoll though. I might have to use an escape rope and get more Pokédolls, but we're so close. Oh man. Dang it, I really didn't want to do that. Let's put Hades out. Or let's put Iris out. Iris is fast. Well, Iris is kind of fast. That'll be fine. Alright. And there it is, Mewtwo. Okay. I've thought about how I'm going to do this, and we're going to put Hades in front. This is a little bit of a risk, because it's not in my most defensive couple of Pokemon. But I feel like that's the best strategy. So this Mewtwo knows Swift, Recover, Safeguard, and Psychic, and it's at a destructive level 70. So here we go. Unfortunately for Mewtwo, it gets one shot at knocking out Hades, and then it's dead, because I'm not messing around. We're just going to use Perish Song, stall this thing for 3 turns, and get the heck out of here, because I've lost so many Pokemon already, and it just doesn't stand a chance against... Oh, it's not even going to use Psychic, so yep, that's the... Okay, we needed this. We really needed this. Because unfortunately for Mewtwo, finally I have a team that really works well with itself, so... Basically, it's battling 4 Pokemon at the same time, not just one-on-one. So it's really not fair. And we're going to go to Nike instead of Iris, even though Iris has better defensive stats, just because of that resistance to Psychic. So that'll probably make it do less to Nike than it would to Iris. And it's going to use Safeguard again. Okay. Let's put it to sleep. Yeah, I really didn't do much. Oh yeah, Safeguard. That's fine though. Alright, so I think we will be just fine here. Let's use Surf just to see how much we could have done. Wow. Not even going to try to use Psychic. That's really interesting. That actually did quite a bit. We probably could have taken this thing out with Nike or even with Iris, even without that Perish counter. Bye-bye Mewtwo. We pulled that off pretty easily. Alright. There it goes. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay. Now we need to finish off Suicune's moveset. So, didn't think I'd have to do this, but let's go to Celadon. Okay, before we do anything else, actually, I wanna, his TMs, let's just take a look here. So, I mean, really, there's not much left, especially in terms of special moves. Or actually, before we even do this, let's get rid of Rock Smash, because we don't need that anymore. So let's fly. Okay, so anyway, what TMs? I don't really want to teach it. The only really good HM move to begin with is Surf and sometimes Strength for the in-game, but it knows Surf and it's not a physical attacker, so we're not going to teach it Strength. Same for Focus Punch, physical move. It can't learn Dragon Claw, as awesome as that would be, and really it's redundant with Ice Beam. Water Pulse, I think it's outdone by Surf. Roar is actually an option, and we're going to remember that for later, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to teach it Hail. No Taunt. Um, yeah, Taunt's not even an option. Light Screen, not an option. That would be nice, though. It could learn Rain Dance to level up. I didn't want that. Giga Drain's not an option. Safeguard, I guess, would be something to consider, but we can't even learn it. Yeah, it's not going to be able to learn Solar Beam. Double Team, I really don't like the idea of using that, but I guess it's an option. I think it's cool that Nike can learn Fire Blast, but yeah, we're not going to do that. Um, Rock Tomb's a physical move. Aerial Ace it can't learn, that's physical too. Can't learn Torment. Physical move, not that strong anyway. Secret Power is not even a good move. Rest would be good, but you can't. Well, there's no point in learning that when you can just use healing items. Can't learn Attack because it doesn't have a gender, but it's not even a good move. Can't learn Skill Swap. Can't learn Snatch. Can't learn Overheat. So yeah, really TM's not so many options. I could also find a Pokemon with Pickup and try to pick up the TM for Hidden Power, which would be kind of cool, but really there's no guarantee it'll be a type that I want to use. I mean, there's pretty good odds that it'll be a physical type, and if it's not a physical type, odds are it'll either be water or ice, really. There's like much less than 50% chance it'll be a move I want to, or a type I want to use. Because I wouldn't really want to use like Dragon or even Dark either, because really we don't have much of a need for those. Suicune can learn Bite through level up. And then even if it is a type I want to use, there's no guarantee it'll be of high power, so I don't really want to waste the time doing that. Besides that, we have move tutors left. We already used the one for Body Slam. We haven't used counter, but I don't think Suicune can learn counter anyway. We used double edge. We haven't used Dream Eater, but really I don't think that's a good move. We're not gonna learn explosion even if that was possible. We used Mega Punch and Mega Kick. We haven't learned Metronome, but that's way too risky in my opinion, because we could like Metronome our way into something like Self-Destruct or Explosion. And that would really be a shame. We haven't learned Mimic, and that is a really interesting move. We learned Rock Slide. We haven't learned Seismic Toss, I don't think, but it doesn't really do enough damage. Soft Boil can really only be learned by Chansey and Mew. Substitute, we haven't taught anyone Substitute actually. And we haven't taught Swords Dance, we haven't taught Thunder Wave. So the remaining moves of interest are Substitute, Swords Dance, Thunder Wave, and Mimic. Unfortunately, the only one of those Suicune can even learn is Mimic. So actually, I do want to teach it that. So then we have to decide basically, is that last slot going to be Mirror Coat or Roar? The good thing about Roar is that if someone tries to set up on us, we can get it the heck out of there. The bad thing about Roar is that then we can't learn Mirror Coat. And really, I'm tempted to go with Roar just because Mirror Coat requires taking damage to do damage, and I'd really rather not be taking damage. So, yeah, we're gonna walk right past the counter move tutor, and we're gonna buy a Pokédog because we ran out of those, unfortunately. Alright, and now we're gonna go ahead. What am I? Okay, now we're gonna go to Saffron. Yeah, Saffron, where the Mimic tutor is. I think she's in one of these houses anyway. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is it. So she's the girl we stole a nugget from before. There was one lying on her desk. But now we're gonna actually take advantage of her once again, I guess. And learn Mimic. Well, that was easy. So we say hi, thanks for earlier, pardon. So I forgot we actually talked to her. Yeah, it's like the only person we really talked to in this game, actually. That's kind of funny. Alright, are we actually ready to go challenge the Elite Four now? Oh yeah, I'm still torn between Mirror Coat and Roar. But we're just gonna learn Roar. That's a safer option. It gives me better overall options, I think. So let's do that. I like Mirror Coat a lot though, I gotta say. Okay. So now all I'm gonna do, because level 66 is the highest you can get, I'm just gonna get him a little bit closer to level 67 like we did last time. And then we will be ready. So I'll see you guys next time for the final episode that we take on the much stronger Elite Four for the final time. I'll see you guys then.